Hey everyone, today I'm going to share some of my footage shot with the DJI Osmo Action 5. This is not a detailed review, I'm just sharing my footage, and the following footage you're about to watch is all shot in 4K 30 and white balance is set to 6000 Kelvin instead of 5600 because I think it looks better at 6000 in daylight. And after the footage, I'll have some comments at the end of the video.
Space over there. I fear dead.
Oh, fuck. So I hope you like that footage. There's a couple of things I want to talk about in terms of settings. I think every color mode except the D-Log M mode looks kind of bad, so stick with D-Log. I know it requires some post-processing, but it's not too difficult. But if you have to use one of the normal modes, there is a slight difference between 8-bit and 10-bit mode, but you would only notice it if you're doing some kind of adjustments in post, like contrast, saturation, brightness, etc. If you're trying to be cinematic and you shoot at 24 FPS and you follow the 180 shutter angle rule and you set the shutter speed to 1/50, the image stabilization in this camera, called Rocksteady, will not work properly. You'll see a lot of jitter in the background. So that's why I shot everything in 30 FPS and I set my shutter speed to 100 to 8000 and I set my ISO to 100 to 800. I think those are the best settings for daylight. But if you have a gimbal, you can definitely shoot a smooth footage in 24 FPS using a lower shutter speed. And I also haven't tested this camera in a low light situation, and I plan to make a separate video about that, so stay tuned.